Hello, my dear. Hello, my dear. Thank you for subscribing. If you bring one more person, you will get a coupon 60 euros value. So, subscriber, thank for bringing one more member, friend, family member to me, and you will get a coupon 60 euros value. As well, thank you for PayPal donation advance, helping the Good Karma Orphans in Golden Triangle and Sumatra orangutans. We will have the reading after we finish. After first 7 minutes, we finish the readings, general testing, the new Jane Austen and Blue Lenormand deck. Neo-romanticism is a theme of this beautiful illustration. You will love it. And it's super funny text as well. Let's see the energy of Gemini minute 140. What did the Gemini has a message for Gemini? 1 second. There is the lady. Oh my God, following the intuition, the high priestess lady in the heart. You have to follow the intuition and about the love situation that is in front of you, Gemini. I will read for you. This charming woman with flowers in hand, as with the gentleman her cards will command, the fortune revealed once the card had been placed, unveil the fate that destined traced. Heart. The heart is a symbol of fulfillment and joy. Romance is in full bloom for you to enjoy. So there is a love situation, and you should follow your inner guidance or the guidance of your guru, your YouTuber, taroters, giving you instructions. There is no obstacles in front of you for this new love situation. The gate is open. Let's see more about my beautiful Gemini. Yes, there was a tower moment behind you. There was the obstacle challenge, a mounting card on the bottom of the blue emerald together with the tower. It's giving me the message that you got enlightenment. You're following your inner voice now, Gemini, about some tower situation that recently happened or it's happening right now. On the other side, you want to upgrade relationship with, and you can manifest with the new lover whatever you want. You immediately want to jump into the new relationship after a tower moment. That's what I heard. Follow your intuition and loving yourself. You will level up with the matching energy, I heard. Yes, you could well level up with the Taurus. You could think being a parent Gemini as well. Maybe you're getting the news of being a pregnant, your partner. I will just tell you it could be a cross watcher as well. There is a blessing, whatever you want to manifest with this new love. It's a blessing coming for you. I'm so happy for you. Like the week is happening for you very uh, dramatical, but then it's coming all the blessing for you, Gemini. I love your reading with the new gate opening after the tower dramatical moment with the past. You have, in general, all the collective has to cut with the ties with the toxic past to embrace the new life situation. You can never have the parallel, old and new. Just remember, because there's a person watching and writing everything about us. That's what we got in today in another deck, the angel deck. Today I had another reading about comparing angel and occult deck. And there was an angel who literally has a job in heaven to record in the book of life everything that we have done. Thank you, Mira. Don't forget to bring one more person. You know my thing. 1 second, guys. Mira and Mutu Shrai. Hello, my dear. Don't forget to bring one more person. To get a full 60 years reading full with the two different major arcana deck and two oracles, you have to bring you and one more person, two subscribers. Okay? Or follow the PayPal link, minimum 10 euros. Sending the good karma. Fundraising on Pay link goes to the orphans in Southeast Asia. Let's see the energy. I'm putting the time frame, guys, for Libra. The next one is Libra minute 6, sharp on time. Okay. Libra. Let's see what's happening with my Libras. What's the message? Oh my God, I have two messages for Libra. Something suddenly happening. Like this is a sudden tower moment. Oh my God, the full moon bringing a lot of sudden news, shocking news, fake relationship going down, the fake work position, working business partners. But after this shocking news, there is coming a blessing. Check out the Sun card. You have a strength to deal with cutting the ties with the past. That's what I heard for you, my dear Libra. And one second, once more, explain me more. Wow. You got enlightenment what to do, how to cut the situation with your past. That's what I heard. You have a strength to deal with this. Some of you're rejecting the devilish person from the past that want to upgrade relationship, but you find that you see this person trivial and you don't want to have a leap of faith. For some of you have a leap of faith. This is, my dear, as well, leap of faith after a long period of not seeing that person, and this person now said, let's upgrade relations, let's get serious. On the bottom is rejuvenant death card, and you can have a blessing, sun and death. On the start is sun, at the end is a death. It's like rejuvenating or with the blessing of connection. Let me confirm with the blue Lenormand deck. What is the message from the angels? Lenormand deck for my beautiful Libras. What's the message for the Libras? Oh my God. The obstacle in front of you was a tower moment. Don't forget, there was a tower moment in the Lenormand on the start. Pardon. We got the death and the tower moment. One second. This is a new deck for me, guys. I just have to show you. The tower moment. The shocking news about some trouble. Something was fishy in this ocean. Check out. You found some secret as well. You don't trust maybe the trouble into getting into the old relationship for some of the Libras. You want your freedom. You're in charge of your life. You're this magnet for life where everything is powerful in your personal realm. But I don't see the emperor in this case. You want to have a leap of faith. For some of you, you will have a leap of faith with that person. But that person, after a long period of not seeing, there is a leap of faith. But you choose to love yourself instead of getting in trouble with the past time. Mountain and fish give me this vibration. And some of you are deleting the person from the house. You found the fishy things. Check out the trouble in the house. Trouble. Fish is a trouble. Mountain is a trouble in the house. And you're going to release somebody. Some of you have a trouble, Libra, with a child or a pregnancy, because on the bottom is Empress. For some Libras, you get a news of the pregnancy. You are pregnant or your partner. A stately house beyond the gate bestows stability upon your fate. In love and play, your chance to win depends on how you first began. It depends, everything is up to you. You're in charge. Like I said, you're empress and you're in charge of your household, you're in charge of your incomes. You can manifest the love, you can manifest even the new connection, but it's up to you what you will do. In fact, if you want to manifest the old connection, the bottom is waiting your person that is leveling up with your energy. Check out if you want to manifest the old connection. There is a person that wants to reconnect with you, and this person is same energy, full power financially, emotionally. He can offer you everything because Empress can match only with Emperor to have successful relationship. Let's see the energy of my Aquarius. Hello, guys. Thank you for joining. Finally, yes, we start now with the readings after the few words, few minutes with Aquarius. And don't forget to hit the like, subscribe. Many people just passing with questions, they don't even support with the thumb. Hit the like and bring one more person. While I'm still channeling, you can bring another person, please, because this is your job for today. You have to bring one more subscriber to me to get a full answer 60 years value, not just one card. We are not going for yes or no. So check and bring some of your family members or friends now to me. Thank you in advance. We're trying with this often live stream few times per day just to pop out my number to the number 1000 because I'm very near before I go back to the jungle project with my orphans. As well, you're welcome to check the PayPal link for donations because donation fundraising is purpose of this tarot channel. Fundraising for back good karma for orphans in Golden Triangle, where I'm supporting them last 15 years, and Sumatra orangutans if he has some little bit more Sumatra orangutans support will be done. I just so hope, Jonimi, thank you, hope nobody else, guys, somebody else, Mutu Shrai and Gal Intuitive, you have to sign, and Mira Santoshi as well, Angelic Baby, just thank you, hope, the only message I got, hope subscribed. One second, guys. Let's pop out a little bit of my red tea, my rooibos from Cape Town, my favorite tea. And then what we said, one second, guys. I'm putting the time frame, guys, for Aqua. Aquarius, what there is a conflict in front of you. It could be about the child support. You don't want to leave, but you have to leave the house because of loving yourself. You want to go out for this relationship, but you're there in personal conflict because of the child in the house or children. And it's a cloudy day for you, Aquarius. And the trouble. Mountain and clouds doesn't give me a nice vibration, just to tell you. Look at the darkness, the gray clouds there. You think that you cannot go over this obstacle that is concerning the child custody, or maybe some of you want to leave the house, but you're not leaving for the sake of the family. That's the message for the married Aquarius. They want to leave the house. And you have to be clever. Do you want to pay a child custody, or you will stay at home with the toxic partner and not paying for divorce and for the child custody? There is solution for everything. Probably you will have a smart solution staying back at home and not losing the money. Let's see more. One second, guys. For Aquarius, once more. Guys, we are using the romantic deck, Blue, Lenormand, and Jane Austen. They are so much. Are they cute? Do you want to see them in future, this mix, Lenormand and the Jane Austen deck? They're so cute together. Like it's the same author. Just these are too big for my tiny, elegant women hands. Too big cards. But I do like when they pop out. I don't like to cut them. Aquarius. Magician. You could manifest situation about your wife. That's what I heard about the child custody. There is solution. There is a foxy solution that you will go over the obstacle of your dominant wifey figure. Again, I'm confirming the same message that was in the Blue Lenormand deck. One second. Once more, thank you. For some of you, there is a tower moment. You just want to leave the house. It's enough with that toxic dominant woman. For some of you, you are living because your lover is pregnant and you are leaving the family. And yes, you want to manifest relationship with that lover that is popping out, Empress and Emperor in this case for the Aquarius. It could be as well that there is a power moment for you and your marriage partner, living partner. But you're overthinking to stay in the same position because of the children. Hangman and child. You're trying to avoid with this foxy clever solution. I will keep quiet even if she's bothering me, my wife, and I will keep quiet because definitely it's a message about Aquarius dealing with the wifey dominant. And yes, I will have a clever solution. I keep quiet because of the sake of my children. That's what I heard. And I avoid the conflict because of the sake of the children. But you had a very nice start of the week. You were almost thinking like you want to release, to leave the house. You were packing secretly things. You were already pre-planned to leave the place, but you are not leaving because of these children, Aquarius. You are not brave enough to do this. And you are overthinking because you don't want to have a financial loss. We had there the mouse. You don't want. You have to have a solution, not losing the money. This is a message, guys, this time only for married Aquarius that want to leave the house. That's food for today, but we have every day 2 times messages, 2 times per day different messages. Let's see now, guys. Who is the first one? The PayPal link, minimum $10, €10, my dear, is giving you priority to have your reading. The funny reading with the Jane Austen deck and beautiful Bluebird Lenormand deck that has such a curious and beautiful text and super funny, but is so having a very nice description that you cannot avoid saying that is totally true and always parallel with the Major Arcana deck. I will put the time frame. 1 second. I will just put the time frame of this first three and the last one finally. And we can go now starting with questions. Just tell me where are your friends to confirm who has joined here. Your friends, where are your friends to confirm that they join now, that they subscribe as well? You're welcome to send me the confirmation. To skip the line, you can send me the confirmation. PayPal link, minimum $10, €10 as well. You will skip the line as well. You can confirm in Instagram or Twitter mailbox which person you have recommended right now by taking a screenshot, the screen shot from my profile on your telephone and on the telephone of your friend and send me the both as both photos as a proof to Instagram or Twitter mailbox. Angelic and Mutu. So Mutu will be the first one because Mutu brought Angelic. Angelic, did you subscribe as well? Get a full answer upward. Bring one more person with you. Now your questions. I will just put because my moderators are sleeping. My moderators usually from America. And recommended friends. To skip the queue, you're welcome to use the PayPal link, minimum €10. Okay, I will pin the PayPal link on the top. You have it now, guys. Check it. Do you see it? Mutu Shrai brought one person and she will have the first answer. First answer, 1 second. Will K and Mutu try reconcile? Will K and Mutu reconcile? I will just tell you, this guy is not serious. He's not serious. Somebody is going to leave. That is you, or that person left. He just over you all the time, just this sexual SMS, sexual messages. That's what I'm getting from him. I wouldn't trust him. And what is wrong now with Indian guys being so obsessed with sex in the traditional society? Because I got a page of one as well. He could be immature or a big age difference. And there is a person walking away from all this mess. Reconcile, if he could return from October as well. I got like a second chance, but I heard as well October. But it's October is in 10 days, right? But I just tell you, he didn't change the energy. When he's returning, he's still this playboy energy. Just a sexual, not the gentleman, not provider, not the guy who will marry you, or even has tell you that you are his fiance. He can use the smooth talk because that's what the king of wands is. He can just say anything just to drag you to bed. Yes, he could return, but I see as well walking away because you're so forgiving. You want to have a second chance, but this guy didn't change the character. He can. That is his life karma, always to make a bullshit with him. Are you still here, Mutu? I will give you one more. Angelic, are you here, Angelic? Can you keep up the chain, Angelic, and bring one more person so you can get your reading? You're afraid of my truth, right? I know I'm not telling the things too colorful, right? I'm dressed in pink and so happy, but I never lie to my clients. So I just want to warn you because this person is coming with the same spirit, and even if you are forgiving in the future, you will again. I see collision and living because he comes just when he wants, and there's this dick with the ribbon expression in Greek language, like he's offering you just a sexual thing, nothing more. So I would go away from this guy. Walking away is suggestion. Walking away from that playboy because he's just immature person that will always go in return. Think hot and cold just for the sake of sex. Daddy. Oh my god, it's channeling my puppy. And yes, you have to cut the ties. Do you see this? You have to cut the ties with that person. That is suggestion I told you. Cut the ties before it's too late and make a change in your life because cutting the ties will bring you a change that can as well bring you a real gentleman in future. That is the beautiful message from angels mood to try for you because you have to cut with this person, sexual person, if you want to have in future the blessing. Look at even the baby pregnancy with the gentleman, you will have it, not with this sexual guy. You have to cut the ties if you want to have a blessing in the future. Angelic, sweetie, can you please bring one more person so you can have your reading full reading, €60 with two different tarot decks for free? Angelic, baby, you can bring one more person. And then we have Guys, I'm waiting for confirmation. Anybody else brought a person? Mira, Santoshi, Angelic. Wait a second. Anybody else? Gal, Intuitive, Hope. Hope, you're welcome to return here because you're the subscribed one that I saw. Thank you for subscribing. 1 second. Angelic, Mira, Gal, Hope, can you tell me who is here with me? We continue with your answers. I don't want to channel when you are not here. I will pick up one card for Angelic. Are you here, sweetie? Mira or Myra? Myra, in a period of 1 month, Myra, your answer. You will hear from this person from the past. Let's see. Uh, Gal, intuitive. In a period of 1 month from now, Myra Santoshi, you will get that person reconnecting with you and the message for you, and he will propose to you. Oh my God, Myra Santoshi, you got very nice message. Ring to the right, your love is alive. It will ever be bright and continue to thrive. Ring to the left and trouble began. Your heart will be cleft and filled with the chagrin. What is the chagrin? This is like old English expression. Just follow your intuition. The lady card telling you following your intuition, Myra, to do whatever you want with the person that will return to you in the period of 1 month, because this is your twin flame. He will really return. And he's a good material for marriage as a king of pentacles. That's what I saw. Maybe he literally returning with the ring, Myra. Angelic, do you have a question? Angelic? And then 1 second, I'm looking down more questions. Gal, intuitive, you never wrote, you just wrote short messages, you never wrote your question. And Hope, you deleted the question. Angelic, will Cancer reach out? Oh my God, two Cancerian. That is really suffering because you're both not expressive. Will Cancer reach out? Wait, somebody is very selfish. This person is very egocentric. You got the Emperor card. He's very egocentric. But as well, I do see you. You can level up in future. You can manifest this if you're enough patient. 1 second. I will ask the bigger deck. Will Cancer reach out to Cancer Angelic? Wow, 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 wow. After a long period of blockage, he had a judgment call. The universe is sending him. Although maybe he's a penniless, but universe is sending him back to you to rejuvenate the relationship. Will Cancer reach out to angelic baby? Yes, after a long period of blockage and being under the influence of others or having priorities others, he want to reunite. He's a life-changing crossroads situation. He want to reunite with you. Although he was in the past time egocentric, selfish, he wants this time to make a decision about the month of October. I would say end of October, like a Scorpio season. If you want to see what is on his mind to prepare for you, you're welcome to ask me in the next question, Angelic, but you have to pop a donation in $10, €10. Hi, Billo. Oh my God, my puppy twisted the dress. 1 second. We have to make a dress. We have here special edition, a new dress. My God, oh my God, she lost. She's so tiny that she lost the dress. Wait a wait. She lost the dress. You're going on the bottom. This is not a skirt, but this is too big for her. Mama lost. This is a little bit big for her. It's better for Dr. Spock, for our great Chihuahua, isn't it? But we love lavender color. Probably Mama should teach you. Oh, my tail. Kiss, kiss, I love you. Če da gledamo tarot, ajde. We are checking the tarot. Mhm. Ja, što lepe karte, vidi. Mhm. You serious? Frida Kahlo is a YouTuber. Oh my God, Frida Kahlo is a YouTuber. Frida Kiki Kahlo. She's playing a role in a theater, guys, and then she's a YouTuber, so she has many roles. My little girl. You're going to theater next week. Anybody else there, guys? Is there any new message? Any new question? We can check up the monology deck, collective energy as well. Let's see the monology deck. What is the energy of this Saturday? What's the energy of this advice for Saturday, guys? Saturday night. Surrender to divine. The answers you need are coming in this full moon. Beautiful hologram. Don't let your past hold you back. You will get the answer concerning your past, but don't let the past. It will be a challenging situation. Some of you will connect with the past, but don't let the past hold you back. It's time to release it. Beautiful opening, guys. I love the hologram deck. Check out the bling bling. So how is serious my Kiki? She is now watching the YouTube. Kiki, Frida. Okay. Not good enough. Good. Kiki, Dede, Papa, Papa. Oh, Cookie, who loves Mama? Who loves Mama? Guys, that's all. I don't see any more new question. I think some people they left. That we have two more questions to answer, but they left the chat room. So see you tomorrow. Love to all. Kisses. And just to put the time for 1 second, change in the description. Yes. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Hi, Villa. Oh, Dulce, man. 1 second. Thank you. Who sent me the heart? Hello, my dear. Ashley, hello. How are you, sweetie? Long no see. Oh my God, we didn't see you for a long time. Because I didn't have a fixed computer, like I told you guys. You have to help me bring a new friends, family members, whoever you have a YouTube. Just press subscribe from your friends, family member, colleagues to help me grow my YouTube channel because before I'm reaching the thousand, I'm near to the thousand number. Before I'm reaching the thousand, I cannot have a live stream on any of the telephones on travel, and I didn't take the computer with me. I can do it only the live stream before getting the thousand number live stream from the computer. Not even iPad. I took the iPad with me, but doesn't work. iPad is concerning the same like telephone from the YouTuber. Yes, it sucks. They're doing this on purpose. Ashley, how is your life? Long time not see you. Ashley, you need to bring one more person to subscribe. That is the rule for today. Or follow the PayPal link minimum 10 euros. How is your life? Long no see you. Second. I'm going to pull up the oracles for you for start. Ashley and about advice. There is an adjustment needed. Adjustment needed in this case of Josh. He still didn't level up with your life, with your standard. He's still somehow late. He's trying to run towards you, but he's late with his standard of life. That's what I'm getting because adjustments are required. Like he need more time than we were thinking. I told you just be patient with this guy. This is the oracle giving you the message. As well, probably something in the third quarter of moon will happen that you hear the news, specifically news or reconnect with the Josh, Ashley. The third quarter of moon, just think that is now this week of the third quarter of the moon. Yes, it's exactly right now. As well, you're welcome to leave donation. I will be here daily, 2-3 times per day, and you will have my full support from starting yesterday. So you're welcome even to pop out the monthly donation that is 30 euros, still old price for you, Ashley. But it's very nice because this is the third week, my dear. The third quarter of moon is right now. It's fulling to be full in few days. In 3 days, it will be a full moon 21st of September. And I want to tell you exactly this week you will hear something, but there are adjustments needed, required. Like he's still far away from what is he want to reach the goal towards you, but it's not leveling up. That's what I heard. Guys, you're welcome to hit the PayPal donation monthly. It's 30 euros. Then you have priority in the any live stream to get a first answer. And Fiery Beacon, he is my friend. Hello, Fiery Beacon. I understand you. That's what I was doing 3 years. But is it worth? That is my question. Because on the bottom you have still a positive card. Adjustments are required and then prosperity is coming. So if you give him a more space, he's still trying to pop out things to level up with your life in this week. But prosperity is coming if you really be a patient one. Beautiful hologram deck. Guys, I have a many tarot decks. A new decks will be in all every live stream per day. Two new tarot decks. Today we are having romantic Jane Austen. That is this, the cover. And we are having the blue romantic Lenormand. It's still the same kind of style. Check out. Beautiful. So the oracles and plus with the Jane Austen confirmation. You're welcome to test it. I will be here. I put the alarm bell. I will be maybe even tonight. One more. Today I had two live streams. French time at 12 usually, and then I have 11 or 12 a.m. That is too early for you, America. And then I have this at 5 o'clock. That is good for American lunch break in New York, 5, 6 p.m. French time. And then I'm having one very late in the evening. That is your like late afternoon after the work in US. This is about 11 p.m. French time again. Classical, like I was doing before. Something like before, Ashley. Yes, I'm probably early in the morning when you're driving towards your work, Ashley. What was your time zone? Ashley, I forgot. Are you in Florida? I forgot your time zone. You're like East Coast time? Yes, it's early. Thank you, very big. What was your time zone, Ashley? You didn't answer me. Are you in the same zone, Beacon and Bacon or Beacon and Ashley? Yeah, she's an early bird, Ashley. She was always coming into my my European daily time. So it must be that she was always before work chatting with me. What is the mountain? What is the mountain? I don't understand American expressions sometimes, so do help me. There are more than three zones. I didn't know for mountain. I really first time I hear fiery. First time I hear. I have like friends. You think Ashley is the same time with you? Is it a mountain zone, the Chicago, for example? Guys, it's 6 o'clock. Let's see what is your time zone. I will just check. If you are near the Texas time zone, I mean, it's noon time, right? Los Angeles is 9:30 now. Texas is 11:30, right? And New York is 12:30. Colorado, Rocky Mountain region. Uh-huh. 1 second. That's what I was thinking. So Colorado, I should put the time zone for Colorado, United. Colorado, yes, it's a difference. So I'm getting Colorado is 10:30, Texas 11:30, New York 12:30, and Los Angeles 9:30. I just put Colorado. I got it again. Yes, it's strange. Usually ask the city. Okay, I will put Denver. Better I put Denver. Okay. So I will have, yes, I have this because of my US clients. Because sometimes I wake early, my 5 a.m., just to be your evening time. I used to do this, and just guys, I just returned. I'm just tired. This is my second day here. It's killing my spine as well from the luggages and everything on the airports. And then I yesterday had a free pieces of Brufen painkiller just to be standing on the YouTube because I really want to have a time with you. So I was literally drinking the painkiller that I really avoid. Like I'm at a working place. I really enjoyed my time yesterday with you. But I was so intense with my pain. And I still have a magnet here under my dress. I still have a magnet. So I need the time to relax. And I need usually 2 days, full 2 days, always, wherever I'm moving. So after the 2 day, the day number three, I will for sure be in your evening time. I will wake up no problem by 5 a.m. and you will see me. It will be around your, depending what is the time zone in America, in between 10 o'clock evening to towards 10 o'clock in LA, towards like midnight, 1 a.m. towards the East Coast. That will be my like 5, my French time, 5, 6 a.m. That is our time zone. We call it Central European or French time. I had a double crash spine long time ago, more than 15 years ago. So after that, I studied Ayurveda in India because of my pain. And that's why I have this healing website, shantiveda.com. Yes, Fire, you didn't know this. Yes, I find my way to support myself with different kind of activities, and definitely my crystals and my magnets are my personal choice. But this was really killing me. I couldn't make a sudden slow movement, like this, and I really had to take a painkiller. And I know what was the problem because I was having like 10 kilos in one hand, in another I was having this rolling luggage, again 10 kilos, but was rolling. But in this was 10 kilos in hand. I know I make mistake, but we have this kind of flights now. Everybody become like super low key, cheap flights, but they're not cheap eventually. If you add extra luggage, then it's becoming expensive. And that's why I cannot carry two luggage with the rollers. I have to have one handbag, and always my handbag is like weekend bag. And when I'm returning, it's full with like hell things. And in a handbag, usually I put, because they're not checking, more heavier things like books or shoes. If I bought something, now I was putting a lot of nice things from the Greek bakeries, my favorite things for my puppies as well. And it was really 10 kilos, the hand luggage, and the hand kilos was the luggage with rollers. But today I'm better. I didn't drink painkiller, but I'm still holding the magnets all night. I didn't even stop. Because you have to be like this foxy with these air tickets. To get a cheap ticket, you have to have one lady bag that is like a weekend a bag, in fact, large, and you're having your hand luggage small roller. This is the only trick for them. But then, sometimes they can stop you, because eventually I had 2 kilos extra in both bags. They could stop me, but nobody didn't stop me. I have 2 kilos in each bag to throw it. Last time on one island, I was throwing the things. And many years ago, more than 10 years ago, me and my daughter were in Africa, in Mauritius, all summer. And we are returning with this luggage, like extra kilos, like 30 kilos. And they say, okay, but you have to take out, it's 22 kilos. So what we will do, 8 kilos to throw around. So they literally give to my daughter like many plastic bags, the land stewardess, and she was carrying all these things to the next two airports. And I was changing my flight. I separated from her, and I was going to India to study in the University of India. Exactly. That was 15 years ago, 14 years ago. And literally, my daughter didn't throw the shells and the rocks from the beach. And I said, why didn't she? Said, I don't know, because you packed mama, and she was a little one then. She was still, like, how to say, afraid to make personal decisions. And I was on my flight. I couldn't give her advice. And she was alone on that airport, so it was very fun. She carried extra kilos, 10 kilos in all these plastic bags, free plastic bags from the duty free shop. And she took out the books and the rocks from the beach. Of course, that was the heavy one. Because there is nothing else to buy in Mauritius. What spices? We bought one bottle of rum, coffee and spices. We didn't have any kind of shopping. Just she was taking our books back and just the shell from the beach that we were picking up daily. What's up with you, Beacon? How are you? What's the news? Tell me about your life. What is your life situation at the moment? Are you having a lockdown? Because they're preparing in Europe a lockdown again, guys. They're pushing people, everybody to have vaccine. That was this week on Monday in Athens, in Greece. From this Monday, they have a law that you have to show up on the telephone that you have. If you want to enter any shop, you will have to have a vaccine. So they're blackmailing people. So they say that eventually it will be a red zone soon because some of the islands they were red zone, but and it's really quiet in Athens. It was pretty boring even on islands. In Santorini and Mykonos, you couldn't dance. Just I was sometimes when I'm out in the evening with my Greek sister, I was just falling from the bar chair I was dancing. I have to download some videos for you guys. Funny one where I'm dancing in the style of disco in like 80s. Very fun. But in Athens is so quiet. They don't have activities. They say when you compare with Belgrade, because I'm always between Athens and Belgrade, winter time, they say that the Belgrade always have a nightlife still, and a lot of tourists from all over Europe and America they are coming to Belgrade because it's specifically free, open, and it's not a fuss. They're not so careful, about these strict measures. But I don't understand. Greek used to be, there used to be less rules in Greece than in Belgrade, and I don't understand what is this. I think they're pushing in the Europe community. They have to have the same rules. Otherwise, Greece was Athens was for me always Mexico. When I come from Belgrade, like you can even drive on a red light or something. In Belgrade, you cannot. You're very careful for the speed and everything. And dancing is my first love from a childhood. I'm doing choreographies in voluntary in alternative theaters here. And yes, Kiki is going on my rehearsal to a theater next week. She's playing a role of a cat. Kiki is a cat of Anna Frank. Yes, she's training the cat because she's with me in a theater, and then we said we will give her the role because we have one cat that is like a toy, and we said why doesn't she be a toy because she can pretend being a cat because she's so quiet. So that is the news. I will download the video from the theater next week. It's funny. And then sometimes I'm doing choreography for them, but they don't make now dance and choreographies for, I think in October they will have this, yes, their own festival inside of that institution, but they cannot if they're going to close to make a kind of rules and a kind of lockdown, then they will close the rehearsals of the theater. They will cancel everything. Dai, Bila, Kiki. Kiki is ready to dance. Kiko. Frida Kahlo. Oh my god. She returned. And she has smelled so much about the meat. She was eating a lot of meat with her friend's cats. And I think that I need to give her the water for mouth refresher. Yes, she changed the diet. But in 1 week, she's afterwards completely new person when I start to give her this refreshment for the mouth. My other dogs, first two dogs, my Napoleon Yoda and Dr. Spock, they never had this problem with the mouth, with the dentine, with the gums. She's having. She's different. And she has a tiny, not quality teeth. So she having, that's why she has a problem. And she's just 1 year old, 1 year and a half from me. Kiki, hello, you're episode. Hello, bacon, bacon, can I eat you? Bacon is with B A. Is that bacon? You're smelling bacon? It's bacon, but I always say bacon. She really had reaction on bacon. Where is the bacon? Where is the bacon? Because she was staying with American friends. Yes, and they have a lot of cats and dogs, and probably they were telling her bacon, bacon. Look at again. Where is the bacon? Yes, beacon. Yes, you're beacon. I understood because you have EA. You're beacon. Bacon is with only A. Alpha. How simple is our language? Our alphabet is so ancient. In Balkan Hills, this Cyrillic and even Serbian and Greek, they have only one word for each vocal that you pronounce only once, so there is no confusion. For example, Kiki is only Kiki. Ki, I. There we go. Anna is only with one N in my language. Anna, my full name, Dragana. Gala is a nickname. Again, Gala, it's Gala. It's not Gaily. It's Gala. A is pronounced A is pronounced A. Bibita, mamina. His kiss. It's getting dark. It's strange now. Do you see me well? Because it looks like I'm losing the megapixel when it's dark in the room. It's a sunset time here. He's kissing me. He is kissing Mama. Oh, boy, she love Mama so. And I love you. Wow, you will eat me. Or you want the bacon? Brandy. Yes, you told me this lighthouse. Fiery beacon lighthouse. Yes, it's a sunset. I don't want to put the light now. I do like when it's changing the color, but it's pretty gray. It's strange day today. It's a little bit gray. There is no like sunset. Other people here do introduce anybody else here? Anybody else? What was your horoscope sign? I forgot. Thank you for kissing Mama. Boo, 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 boo. I will. Yes, I don't see even my nails color now. It's dark. Anybody else to introduce, guys, or we are going slowly to close the line and see you then again in a new one? There is no new people. Yes. There is one more person, but very shy. Very shy. My super fan is there. Must be some secret admirer who doesn't want to type. Yes, probably it could be Cancer. Cancers are very shy. If it Cancer, it will go away from the screen immediately. And okay, you got the light from the telephone. Ooh, it's scary. But I have this extra light when I'm doing the night shift with you guys. I'm using this selfie light. Yes, that's what I'm doing. I'm putting the light like this. Thank you. I'm doing my nails all the time alone. It's I know. I was putting here, but when it's totally night, this works only if there is no light in the room. Then thank you. I'm doing myself and changing often. Okay. I mean, I had on Greek islands all the time, turquoise and green mix, half half. But today I have pink because I will have a nice, lovely dress pink and going on one nice place later. You think it's better? No, I don't know the trick. What about the blue and the purple? I don't know. Why? I probably I could fetch this. Is it better for the YouTube? I took all these funny things because here on the left side is altar for my dead puppy and my altar with all my deities in general before was dead my puppy. Ah, you like this one? I have the white all the time. The white. I bought the white roses that I will put around the altar, and they're like LED light as well. I you just like it. So yes, it's very interesting when it's blue. I know when I make some photo somewhere on the public place when it's a blue light inside, it looks very intriguing, mysterious. I have the star. Yes, in another room, the big star, winter time that I use, and that star is cool. Remember the star? Probably I will put it here instead of Santa Maria. Yes, I can add the star. No, I cannot. I don't have the here the switcher. I have. I can put the star here. Maybe you will see it a little bit because my electricity is behind the computer. And I have these roses. Let's try the roses. Wait a second. We'll try now roses because they are not connected to electricity. Wait a second. Maybe the star doesn't need as well. What am I talking? I have to check because I was not in apartment so long. You check up this. You see? Okay. These are the white roses. Check out. This I got online. It's so cool. Check out. Hey, it's nice. Oh my god, it's so nice. Okay, they got. Yes, and I have one more. I have two sets. And we will put on Frida. Frida Kahlo, she will have this beautiful set tiara. Oh my god. That's it. Frida, this is for you. Yes. So it's nice, right? You like it. It's very soft, huh? And you see it's a little bit yellowish. It's not white. Looks warm. And I have another one more pair like this behind my puppy cremation box. Yes, she's main. She got the name. She was just Kika, but when we added Kika is a Spanish role in one Almodovar movie. Then we added Frida Kahlo because of the Mexican artist, and she loved the Chihuahua. She was having many Chihuahuas in her life. So in the passport official, she's like that. She had three names. Oh my God, artista. She's artist too. As you see, It gave you direction in the life. Her name, and she's in theater. So yes, everything about the names, right? No, seriously. It sounds funny, but she is a member of the theater. They will ask her for autograph soon. That's why Mama bought her the glasses. She has a glasses, guys, because she becoming celebrity artist and she need the glasses to hide from paparazzo. Right. It looks like I have a crystal ball. Oh my god. Let's see one card. I will pull up one card for you. Wow. You know the same card pop up two times. The first moment I show you it was a chariot. And yes, it show up again, the chariot. You need to have a leap of faith, something that you're delaying because chariot is I want, but I'm delaying decision. And this is like have a leap of faith and take an action. It could be concerning, my dear, the person that is like a love situation. The bottom on the bottom was a lover, reunited or Gemini. You tell me, is there it can you catch up with this idea? Beautiful deck, huh? It's huge. Compare it with the simple cards. It's not easy to shuffle. Kiki, hey, angel. It's so romantic, and I haven't seen it online. Fiery Beacon. Have you seen the Blue Lenormand? Blue Lenormand and this Jane Austen. I haven't seen online. I mean, I should Google. Just I found it by chance when I was looking some other decks online. It's really arrived very quickly, I must say. And I'm waiting for more decks to come. And I have for tomorrow two more decks for you guys. They're so cute. And this text, okay, I will pull up one for you with text from the Lenormand Advice, Angel Advice for Fire Bacon. Oh my god, that was fast. You got this card, 1 second. The card is a bear. Oh my god. Brownie and bold. Here is the heart. Your financial position, you should be aware. Spend your resources with wisdom and care. You could have financial expenses. I think the Line Strider is similar to this Jane Austen, right? It looks romantic, Epocha. Spend your resources with wisdom and care. Use your power to be strong and fair. You have to have wise decision about being a cheapskate these days, about your resources. Oh my god, have you seen on the I think TLC channel, they have a cheap steak cereal. You have it on YouTube. Oh my god, just put it TLC the cheap steak. Oh, these funny people in America, the millionaires or however they're very high intelligent. Some of them very educated, even the like retired millionaires, but they are cheap steaks. And you get some nice advices from them. Oh, you have to watch. It's so super funny. You will laugh a lot because there is like a stewardess. She had extra food from the. She's having extra food, the rest from the airplane, and her fridge is always the frozen area of the fridge is always full with this frozen old meals. She's hoarding all the she never cook, but she's a saver. She doesn't go to supermarket. She even pick up the small sugar and the salt in the airplane. So another wanted to have a birthday for her daughter, 15 years old or something, to have in because it was expensive to rent. She was negotiating to have a birthday in a go-go striptease bar for a, I think even younger child than this older daughter. Yes, it was very crazy. And then she negotiated finally with the geriatric, or was it another one? Because I seen this long time ago. So the one had the birthday in geriatric institute. They just brought the cake and few friends because they don't have much friends because they don't want to have expensive to go to some friends with another birthday, somebody's birthday to pay the gifts. So they don't have much friends, so usually come, just one or two guests extra with children, maybe family member eventually. And these children were very sad because they were there with no music, surrounded with these old people that they really enjoyed the cake. At least I loved it because they give them the extra cake. But she didn't bought extra cake for them. She just shared all the cake, including the guests, because she didn't have much guests, I guess. Not too many people. And they were all sad. I mean, these old people, they were just eating the cake. They didn't know what is they're lost and they don't know what is it. And she was happy because she saved the money. Yes, this is being totally greedy. Yes, it's a point because just sleeping on the money. And she is working and her husband. Then there is a couple that they're washing together. When they have shower, they have a shower together. Listen, this is the crazy. So when they're washing in the sheet, in these bed sheets. Pardon, bed sheets are under on the bottom of the bathtub, but they have the pajamas or these teenager t-shirts like American style. You're sleeping in t-shirts. And this couple, they're washing each other with the same shampoo. So one put the shampoo, it goes to another person from each other like a foam. And they're saving the shampoo and they're saving the water and electricity. Plus, down on the bottom, they're dirty. They're still having a shower inside of the dirty t shirt. So they say we saved the detergent. We didn't use the washing powder. That is, we say detergent in our. And this was you. You will laugh. Go and watch this. You will see all this. It's not many, maybe 10 episodes. And I'm telling you, so they were washing the t-shirts on them. They were eventually dirty right under. They had just shampoo on the little bit of short hair. Of course, they have both short hair because it's not economical to have a long hair. And the bed sheets were they were under. And was plus one Japanese or Chinese girl living in New York. She was doing something similar, but she was living single, alone, and she was doing the same. She put under her when she's having a short shower, she put the things under. And she was doing literally, she was taking from the container the scratches from in front of the famous restaurant. And she would have literally the nice feast at the end of the day, going around with all these vagabonds from the street in New York. And she was not a vagabond, it's just psychological. They're saving the money. Terrible. There was one millionaire lady in, I think, in LA. She gave a cat food to a friend because she wanted to call a friend for a dinner, and then she make like a tuna sandwich. But the lady later saw in her plastic garbage plastic for the garbage. She saw the can from the tuna for cat. Exactly. I'm practical for some things, I must say. But I mean, this is totally crazy. It's like get dirty, like wash. Leave me alone in the bathroom. I don't want to. to wash myself with the things, or that want to wash with another person. And then it grows going to a container that is not your garbage. I mean, I could understand if it's your garbage, if you left something you are searching, but I don't understand it. How can you touch any public container? Yes, the miser, I know what you say. We have the similar expression. Was very funny. And there was a guy, okay, the one thing I pick up, few things you can pick up, they're practical. There are few things that you can learn. Like one lady is making, instead of the cotton pads and these like tampons for the ladies, she's making from the old piece of cotton sheets or something, and she's after that just washing them in the washing in the laundry. So she doesn't spend money. I could understand this. Not spending money for the tampons or everything like these chemical things for woman period. I can understand she's just washing it. This I can understand. But she has something recycling for her children because she has like four children and husband. Recycling instead of toilet paper. This I don't understand. It's gross. She has recycling against this kind of old sheets or old towels. She cut it in small pieces, and I guess like a wet tissue that you get in the nice air cabins, like for refreshing when you enter in Middle East. When you enter the air cabin, they give you the nice refreshment. It's a small towel, really the smallest that I ever seen. And she's cutting small, but then she's using this, and she's putting. They have like basket with the like cleaned one, dry one, and they're using this instead of toilet paper. The children when they go to toilet, and they're throwing in the next basket that is empty, like they're ecologically, they want to save the planet with the paper. And then she's washing them in, she doesn't throw them, she's washing them in a washing machine. Yes, must be sick if there are, definitely they have a but you see they have a nice house. Okay, in America, I mean, in America different standard, you have a big houses even when you're on social security, what I see from the movies. In Europe everything is tinier, different. But one millionaire was in the kitchen. He was early retired, somewhere like in LA. And he was like, at the age of 40, I retired. And we and my wife, we decided to be economical. We don't have children, but we are economical with our money. What he's doing, he's drying the tea bag he's drying and using 5 times more. He has one rope in the kitchen. In the kitchen island, he has a rope, literally like for laundry. And he's putting the paper for kitchen, these tissues, the roller. When he use, he wash it. And then he's drying the kitchen rolled paper, drying there, and then he's drying the tea bags. I must say he was practical with the tea bag because I know that some of the tea bags, if it's a strong tea, you can really use it 2 or 3 times if it's a good brand of the tea. Not the European, the real one from the Africa, from plantation. You can really recycle 3 times. This I know. I leave it by side for my next tea for afternoon, for example. So this I learned from him, but it's totally hilarious. He has a rope for laundry in middle of the nice, beautiful, big kitchen. It's a kitchen island, and he has a rope with this like a garbage things hanging and drying. 1 second. Hello. Sorry. Hello. Yes, that was the whole story, I'm telling you. But you have to Google it to see. It's on YouTube as well. TLC cheap takers, something like that. Some small things can be practical. You can learn from each serial one thing is good, but I mean 10, 20 things they're doing, the rest is very gross. Listen, there is no people, I think, because in America it's a noon time. People are doing shopping, right? I'm guessing, like everywhere, even in Europe, Saturday. What do you think? I noticed on Saturday there is not many people. My this time afternoon, my Saturday. It's like it's more busy the working days. What do you think? It's like yes, it's here 12 o'clock, New York 13, 10 o'clock Los Angeles. Everybody goes. It's like your morning and everybody goes for shopping. Yes, and that's what I was thinking. As well, still people are enjoying the last day of summer. It's starting to be here like on Santorini Island last week was suddenly 1 week cold wind from north. It's terrible. It was so windy and so frozen. Less than 20 degree. It was 20 degree. And then today here again one. It's starting like refreshment. It's 20 degree. So it's going up down and then it will be about 21, 24 next weekend. Again, I mean, this is autumn. I think we finished with the season. But it was exhausting, too hot from the, when was from May? No, from the end of May. June, July, August, they were so hot. Extremely tropical hot. And I don't like cold. I don't like, my body doesn't like rain, frankly. I will just tell you, even if when I'm in Athens, it's sunny, dry winter. But I don't like the rain because my body can recognize rain because before it's coming, the day before. And probably that's why I got this. Not yes, I moved with my luggage, but I got it because last night started to be a rain and change of temperature only in the night. That's a normal temperature, like a spring temperature. Yes, it's going down, you see. 27 was like 3 days ago, 2 days ago here. And yesterday, maybe a little bit hotter, 30. But now it's 20. And going down to be on Tuesday, what is it, 1980 day temperature. It's very cold. Plus 1 day with the rain again. That will be trouble for my body. And frankly, when I'm in a jungle project in tropical zone, I never hit the real rain, except once in the orphanage in Cambodia. 2 weeks, it was totally flat. I was in a flood in Thailand when was the Bangkok flooded as well. Chiang Mai has a less problem where I was living, but I had to pass the Bangkok as well when you landing from Europe. And it was a big problem. One airport was closed. And then there were crocodiles suddenly going out from the channels. Crocodiles were in the gardens, entering, the streets. It was tricky. For sure, it's the same down on the south of America, where they have crocodiles. Yes, maybe it's the end. What is the weather forecast for the longer period in your region? It's over the summer, huh? Really? You have never seen? I because you're in mountain. Oh, this is a usual thing. You have a crocodile farms in outside of Chiang Mai. You can eat the even the barbecue if you're a carnivore. If you eat the meat, you can eat the. You go and look there on the farm, and you have a barbecue afterwards. No, really, they're doing these things in Africa and Asia. It's a usual thing, and they have a nice crocodile industry as well in Papua, where I was two times at the end of the world, the last island of Indonesia. Papua New Guinea, and they have one city that is famous for crocodile industry. You can go and purchase luxurious crocodile bags for little money because it will be very very expensive back in Bali or Jakarta, capital city, or back in Europe. Nay, you can look that thing. I'm telling you. Crocodile. Google crocodile in a flood in Bangkok. It's very fun. There is. Maybe I can add. Wait a second if I find. Because I changed the name of my sorry. On team Gemini, just the air element. That's why there is not many people. Very flood in Bangkok. 2011. You see crocodiles. Flood in Bangkok 2011. There is one video where it's on the start you see crocodile. You have just to go down. Everything was in flood. I'm telling you, they have problem. The factories were in the problem. Only one factory of the guy who was making this morning remedy, the oldest factory in Bangkok, like I don't know from 1920s. That guy he always think of the flood coming from time to time over the decades to Bangkok, and Bangkok is on the water. So he was only investing in putting the cement like 2 3 meters up from the other people, the level of his factory all blocked, and only his factory was saved. This I heard from my friends at that period. Yeah, you had to open to see. And they saved many, poor animals, dogs and cats. Oh my god, there is a videos even with tsunami. But the people go to the work. You see how they go to the work. They're swimming, dress for the work, and what they dress when they go on the work. That's my question because I don't see them wearing something. This is the first day, must be because they were not taking an extra bag in the hands. And then they were joking. Then they start to put like mermaids. The girls tie woman like a mermaid with a tail and with the bikini of a mermaid. AUC 16 for the next 10 days. And it will be the same exactly from last night and the cold wave even here till the next, and then next weekend, I think only on Sunday, next Sunday, 24. Before that, it will be 19 to 21 max. I tell you, and it's a very dirty water because they have immediately there the open canalization. Have you ever been in Bangkok? Because when you're passing the streets, you smell. The the canalization, the bullshit, the shit. What is it? The name? They don't have this infrastructure very good like in Europe. That was you saw on internet the mermaid thing. That was from the bank. But check out the crocodile video to get scared because there are many things there. You have like 10-meter long snake that you see passing you when you are by the riverside in some cafeteria or taverna. There are a lot of things. It's a wild, it's exotic. It's not European river. And then everybody got the skin rash. Of course, these people they were going into this shit, swimming the shit, and them going to work. Of course, everybody got the skin disease. But I love it. It's my first home. I call it my first home, Southeast Asia. I had a karma from previous life in Thailand region, Indochina, and Indonesia. That's why I'm returning there. And that's why the people there are very protective as well, welcoming me. I enter the areas where no tourists they go because I had some nice karma in previous life when I returning there and they're treating me good. There are many places where I have been. There is no white people as well. Many monasteries that they open. They say you can come, but we are not having the tourists. In one life, I was having plantation in that region, and from that life, I have the phase of Southeast Asia. That's my karma from that previous period. Told me one monk that he didn't see me, in fact, alive. He just had a telephone call with me. He was a medium. Yes, the one Buddhist monk, he told me, I'm here because I had a karma and I'm returning here. I feel like home because you were having plantation. But in general, people, they do like when they have a nice time spent in any region. If they're people of having hospitality, it's called the Greek word philoxenia. If they treat you like, when you think the word philoxenia, they treat you like a friend. Yes, I have done this 2 times till now. Once in Europe, one with the spirit doctor in Bangkok, and this is another that medium told me. This medium, the Thai monk, because I was living in one period in a few years in a monastery, and then one monk was calling instead of me. I asked, "Is there some medium inside of some of the colleagues that we know?" They say, "We don't have in this monastery, but we have, and we will call instead of you." So they just called him on a simple telephone. It was not even the smart telephone, no photos, nothing. I mean, we're talking about period 14 years ago. And he was just talking my whole life. And he told me that I will change. I will finish. Yes, I love it here. It's my home, but I will finish the Thai phase and going somewhere else. Suddenly from no clue. And really, he told me even eventually period in 2 years. And then I start my PhD and I start suddenly going to Indonesia. I mean, it's still the same region, but suddenly from Europe, I was a student of PhD returning back to Europe. And then I was going to Indonesia. So then I start my phase with knowing Indonesia, doing the karma in Indonesia. But I always have a nice connection. I can always return back to Thailand, to my golden triangle. I still have my things waiting for me in magazine. I have my things even in one of the monasteries where I'm sending my good karma if we collect enough with the PayPal donations. That's it. And sometimes we have a monk, one of my friend, American monk, that stayed there with me in that monastery. And he sometimes guess he's joining our live stream. I have to ask him, but probably when it's less busy, he will do this with us when it's again the lockdown there. Then he's joining, and we are just talking, and I'm opening my albums with my photos from the monastery life, and then I'm showing you my photos from the monastery life with all these children because they had the educational nice karma. They bring the orphans from the poor villages, and they bring them and they build the school inside of these monasteries. Not every monastery have it, but the good one they have it, and it's very hard to sponsor them because you have to be there you every year to sponsor more and more because it's separate from the king's Thai king project that is called Royal School Project for the Hill Tribes. And I was as well volunteering there in the Doitano, the famous royal king project with the 1,000 children camp. It's beautiful. And but this with the monastery, you have really to push your limits, to bring donation, to ask the friends to come, to visit, to give donation, and it's really takes time because it's like fun, personal fundraising, and you always want to bring something new. Like I done in Cambodia, first time in Asia. In Cambodia, first time I make with one foundation. I visit, I bring them the kitchen, I renovate their kitchen, I bring them the oven. The children, the first time they have a workshop with me with the bakeries. I was teaching them to have pizza, to make pizza, some small simple sweets, and they were first time having instead of orphans they usually have just a rice soup with some bones of the fish or bones of the meat, like Oliver Twist movie. And there were so nice faces on the photos. You can imagine how they were happy first time to try the something different. Plus it's not local food. So it's challenging because each season you're returning and then back in Europe you have to make saving for them. Then people they're asking you who is behind you. I said I'm independent. I don't need anymore to have any new NGOs in this region. I just love this path because I can enter any other new orphanage again, their new monastery, and visit the school and make a small donation. I don't have to be fixed on one location. Hello, Amit. How are you, sweetie? Long no see. It's the end of the day for Amit. What is the time there, Amit? It must be after midnight. What is the time? Yes, must be after midnight there, huh? 1 o'clock. Amit Kumar, I'm back on the system and I will be 2 free times per day. So you're welcome to put alert again and do check the live stream and bring your friends. Try to grow my channel with the number. Help me by bringing your friends as a new subscriber. I was not working for NGO. I was building the NGOs. I was CEO of few NGOs in different countries, in war zones, in ex-Yugoslavia, two in Greece as well, always with women and children organization. And then I was having independent project back in Cambodia, Thailand. And now I have this dream to make in Sumatra orangutan orphanage school. That's the thing, very expensive although. And definitely the COVID crisis stopped me because exactly when the COVID started 2020, the winter, I wanted to start going back there and doing this. You're exactly, oh my God, 12 hours difference. Amit, she's in middle central, Midwest, how do you say this? Midwest America. And he's in India, I do believe, right? Is it India? Have you seen this movie about? There are two movies about hitchhiking over the America. One with the Russian girl trying to be a model in New York. Start the movie like this, and then she's like hitchhiking like a vagabond, crossing all America towards the border even with Canada. She tried to go through Canada to Alaska to cross to Russia. It's, I mean, it's not nice the end because she was really existing and she died somewhere. Her body was lost somewhere up towards the Alaska coast. And she was literally hitchhiking and avoiding the strangers, the men, abusers. And it's very dangerous, any kind of hitchhiking of woman, I'm guessing, even the men. I will just tell you. No, it's a good movie. You have to see this. I saw it on a flight a few years ago, and somebody mentioned this movie this year. So it's many times on TV as well. And then there is one more movie before that with this Rita Witherspoon, the Beverly Hills Chihuahua. You remember? No, the Legal Blondie girl. Rita Witherspoon is having the role. It's a really heavy movie because in that movie she needs to grow up and she had multiple abusing relationship, one night stands, men they use her body for sex just because she didn't learn to love herself. And then she make some tower moments in her life and she do this hitchhiking like El Camino in Europe, but she's doing this over the Rocky Mountains. And this is the second movie. Wait a second, there is more movies about the hitchhiking. Then there is a third movie that is called El Camino with the Sean Penn. Sean Penn in Europe on really El Camino Road of the Saints in over the Iberia half island that is a Spain border with France, Spain, and finishing in Portugal, the route. I mean, passing the Portugal, but then going up again on the one part of the border, Portugal and Spain, and finishing in Spain again. And this route is called, the point is Santiago El Camino. Santiago is the airport there. It's a Spanish port. It's like Spanish city. Like you're going back from Portugal up again. And I wanted to do this. No, they're all amazing. You have to watch all three movies. They're scary as well. And even the Rita Witherspoon, she had some serious, but her story is very tough. But just by these problems having in life that she's recalling, remembering everything that she was doing the days before, it's parallel with the past time. The Russian girl tries from New York. They try to abuse her, it's expiring her visa, something like that, and she cannot go back the legal way. So she figure out she will leave the US just incognito. And they offer her some terrible role, not to tell something like adult movies. The last place where she went for job and she ran away from this. And then she start this idea, I will just go by myself on my foot. And Russians are really disciplined and they have this charisma of being focused. They're very good at sport as well and being modest. So she was really surviving on nothing. It's a beautiful young girl. You have to watch this. Beautiful young girl with this snowy white blondie hair like an angel. It's over skinny, flat. And then like she's entering some summer houses left on deserted farms to sleep over. No, it's a survivor. It's very good. It's practical. You can learn something how to survive in the nature from all these free mood. Okay, sorry, Sean Penn El Camino. It's touristical, like he's ha 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 tourist laughing going from one village to another, meeting another culture, like French guy, then Italian, they're fighting between each other. But these two girls, the Rita Witherspoon, I think it's road or hike. Google it. Wait a second. I will find it now. I'll find it above. Wait, I will find it. Because the name of the movie is simple, like hitchhiking. Wait a second. Oh my god, there's so many. This is in Russia. Not in Russia. Russians on hitchhiking, US. Indian hitchhiker with Russian road trippers. These are some YouTubers now. They put everything here. Where is this movie? One sec. No, we have to find the movie. Oh my god, this is only YouTube. Why is giving me YouTube? I didn't ask YouTube videos. I have to put movie. It's, for sure, I have to Google more. Anna. Maybe it's just her name. Maybe this Anna. No, Anna is this. No, no, Anna is the like copy of Nikita, the movie. No, no, it's not. Russian hitchhiking. And then Rita. Oh, let me see, Rita Witherspoon. Uh, I don't think. No, it's not Freeway. This is the movie. Wild. Wild is called. With Rita, this is the movie. Wild. You see the poster? Wild with Rita. But when you Google this movie, usually show up even the Russian movie because then it's another girl hitchhiking. Wild, like wildness. So probably you will find if you Google this movie, then it will show up even this because it's made in US. It's on English. I don't think it's a Russian movie. Oh my God, it's very dark. Oh, it's very dark. We have to leave. Kiki, we have to open the light. Oh my God, it's a good night time. Oh my God. His kiss, I love. Wild. Okay, but type wild. You know what I make mistake? I didn't put it's one second. That's it. That's with Rita. Rita Witherspoon. But it's terrible drama, you have to see her life. She was so in pain from the parents, stepfather, then abusing from all the men's and boyfriends. She's remembering all the time when she's like dreaming, like they have parallel with her past. It's a very hard movie to watch. and she's crying many times. You will cry with her as well, of course. But check up this because this is very weird movie with that Russian girl as well. It's really she's like finding the way with zero expenses. That is the best, I must say, because she has a zero expenses there. She lost everything. She doesn't have a passport. She has to avoid the roads because Rita is not having that position in the movie, and Sean Penn as well. He has a full freedom. It's boring movie. It's touristical movie with Sean Penn. Although he lost the son and is coming with the urna with cremation powder of his son to put it on El Camino Road because that was the last wish of his son. But there is no drama. It's like a boring movie. But they're talking between people on the road. It's the tourists are fighting with each other. Then they meet in another taverna to sleep over in the dormitories. Because in Spain and Portugal, you had to sleep in these more specific places of El Camino Road, where there are like a monasteries or guest houses in connection with the Catholic Church, and they give you a stamp that you pass El Camino. Every day you have to pass 20 kilometers. I was on the forum of El Camino. I was preparing one year, all year, to go and hike. But then I quit because my friend from Portugal was in London. He didn't want to come that summer, and I didn't want to go alone because I prepared the tickets. I lost the tickets, everything. But um, I googled the news that some women, they were like, one was murdered on the entry of the city, and one was like somebody was waiting for her just like a trap to take her rucksack and her belongings, and you couldn't avoid it because it's just this narrow path and you cannot avoid left or right to pass. It's very scary. That's why I'm telling you the best movie is that with the Russian girl. But what is the name of that one? Because I don't see it now, but it's this is the nearest one. I will put another one. Wait, when we describe on Google movie. Hitchhiker is this one? No. There is a many movies. Diary of the Hitchhiker. No, this is 1979. Oh my God, there are many movies from 1979. Diary of a Teenage Hitchhiker. Again, I don't see it. Maybe I should put most popular movies in IMDb application with the woman hitchhiking. Let's find by the poster. There we should find it. No, it's not here. No, I don't see it. I'm doing too fast. Probably it's here, but I'm just looking what. And there is a Cape Town couple. Oh my God, the Cape Town, the girl from nowhere, 2017. There is more. But Diary of Hitchhiker is 1979. It's too long. It's too old. This is a movie a few years ago. She's not. She would be her face. I know on the poster was just her face, like a short hair. Like she's so young. I don't know. It's not on this. Why I cannot find her? Recently I saw this one somewhere. Russian drama. It's just a few years ago movie. I tell you, probably I have it on a flight from Indonesia 2019. No, I don't find it. Maybe have to research on Russian channels. I asked one Russian friend to Google for us. Maybe it was a Russian documentary, but I know it was on English. Because that is really a hard situation, like you said. No, I don't know. Sorry, couldn't. But for sure, Pan movie is El Camino. It's more comedy than a real movie. I mean, it's like religious, whatever it is, drama, family drama. Hey, you too. Yes, I'm Taurus Leo. I'm focused to find the solution. I will Google it all evening. Believe me, if I no, I will ask. I will no. I will have to put the more words. Like you can just on Google describe the whole movie. She lost the passport and she's pushed to go incognito over the immigrant paths through the severe Canadian US border towards Alaska. It's totally scary. I mean, all this, I mean, there are these people from the forest. I mean, what are we talking? A woman? Any kind of woman to pass, right? Not a beautiful, not just beautiful woman. Fire, you and me, we were chatting because you know what I make mistake? I change when you came to the chat room, I wanted to finish the close the chat room. And then I changed to the Gemini readings. So now nobody is with us. I deleted the free yes or no answer. That was my mistake. But we had a nice chat, sweetie. It passed 2 hours. I will leave you now. It's a good karma when you pick up. Okay, you should be careful. I have done this few times. In Laos, there was no other option to go to the 10,000 islands, and there was no other options. And they tell me from a hotel in a small village, you will go with these people. There was one man and his son, and I was literally, they didn't trust me. They didn't want me to sit in front with his son. I was literally back with, like in American movie, I was back with all these things that he had, back in the open automobile. How do you call this one? American style automobile that you have back just for a lot of things, luggages, and in front you have just two seats, but eventually there is a first seat as well. And it was funny. We were going to a south 2 3 hours, and they just left me in front of one bridge where I should cross the Mekong River alone. And because I had to reach the 10,000 islands, it's just one small island in the middle of the Mekong River, almost near the border of Vietnam. Yes, there are many people. And have you heard her story? And have you heard that her story? Why she is hitchhiking, or she didn't talk with you? And many time in these both movies that they happen in US, they're literally following the girls with the car or pretending being hitchhiker, but some maniac in fact, and they're following her from day to day. It's very scary how she went to sleep, and she literally had to run the second day or something. That was so nice from her boyfriend, the idiot. Okay, they have a fight, but probably he was abusive when she walked away. No, it's scary. Each of these movies for sure is scary. I'm telling you. This will be a theme next time we do the theme hitchhiking. Empowering women who hitchhike not to do it. We should make this theme next time. Let's do it. Because I have many stories to say. There was one lady in Mozambique, German lady, that visited me, and I let her to enter my cottage because it was a big rain, tornado from Madagascar. And this German lady, she was a few years younger than me, student in Cape Town. And I said, I came from Cape Town and we've met in another country in Africa. It was very funny. And she left. She was all winter in Cape Town and I was in Cape Town. And she tell me, I'm hitchhiking all Africa. And I tell you, are you crazy? Because in Africa, they rape even the men when they see men on the street. So she was so cold, she didn't have a trouble. I never used even the taxi in Africa, in South Africa. And she was already traveling around Zimbabwe, Malawi, the little country with the lakes. She was telling me stories from Malawi. I was not in Malawi, I must say. Yes, and then she had a tent in front of my cottage. No, he was all the time hilarious. She was so loose. She had last tent in front of it. It could enter her tent some drunken tourist from another cottage, right? In the middle of the night. So I let her sleep in my room because I have second bed. So because my cottage was having two separated bed and I let her to sleep in the second bed. I was feeling sorry for her to sleep in the middle of the rain. And I'm telling you, she was going everywhere with her tent and she was sleeping in a tent in Africa. I mean, come on, you ask the devil. Yes, I've done many good karmas in my life and the lives before, I'm guessing. No, but for me, it's normal. I don't have obstacle. I don't have like my heart is open with trust. How to tell you, with the faith and trust. Yes, it sounds so. That is it true. I have been the good karma for next level. I hope don't return on the planet. Is it true, Kiki? Is that true? You're falling asleep. Mama take you to bed. I asked Mary the Tarot to join us, but maybe she was busy. I asked her to come after 5 o'clock, but it's already past now 3 hours. She didn't come. Let's see, maybe she will join us next reading live stream if she has time to pop out. and some other friends of us. I will leave you now, it's really late. Yes, she loves Mama. Even if she's sleeping, she's sleeping all the time. I want to put her in the bed. Okay, sweetie. Fire it. Put the alarm bell and see me in the next live stream if you have time. And bring your friends as well, sweet. See you again. We will continue talking. Kisses. Yes, Mama cutie. Frida Kahlo Kiki. Bye bye. Kisses.